Well, good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bright and beautiful Florida morning. The rain just ended. It's cool, and we're gonna have fun and save some history, folks. We're out here at the big old mansion. It's got a kitchen house, the size of a house back from the 1890s. And we're just gonna do a little detecting, maybe a little probing around, maybe a little bottle digging, maybe a little surface finds. Who knows? Check it out. Spring is in the air, I'd say. So that's just what we're gonna do, save some history. So let's get to it. No further ados and don'ts, and get her done. Let's do it. What are you, you fancy little devil? Huh. Oh, sweet. That's a really old multi-tool. I got a spike, a nail, and an old, like 40s tractor tire, toy tractor tire out of the hole. But this is a multi-tool. I can see a pair of scissors right there. That's sweet. It's made with that old plastic. Bitchin'. That'd be awesome if this was stainless and it would be able to work again, but yeah, there's the knife. We got a pair of scissors. We got a pocket knife blade. Hopefully this will clean up, because that is an incredible pocket knife. Multi-tool right there. That's early. You can tell by that plastic how early that is. Very, very, very cool with that one, folks. I am pleased. I'm tickled pink. Hell yeah. Old multi-tool. Early to mid 1900s, I'd say. Huh? We got a fancy something off of like sewing from back in the day. It's got sewing string in it, stitching. It's got a strap piece of iron around it, copper pins, a wheel, 2 stainless hooks that would have lifted up. It's kind of broke right now, but it's been in the ground for 80 to 100 years. A little snap on the back there. That's just like a fancy old, you know, probably a clip with your sewing string for the ladies back in the day to sew all the cool stuff up. That's awesome, folks. Really awesome. Holy smokes. Sweet. We got a ball peen. Awesome wood-handled ball peen hammer. That's an upgrade. The ball peen, I actually found a ball peen hammer here like 3 years ago and brought it back to life. Put it in electrolysis. Wheeled it up, wire wheeled it up, and put another handle on it, and that's my go-to hammer. It's a size down from this one, but we got another one. So now we have a ball peen hammer that we can bring back to life again. Still got the wood handle in it. It's obviously rotted away, but there's still wood in there. Who would have thunk it? It's in good shape. Thing's probably 100 years old. Hell yeah. That's what we're doing out here. Dickens. Oh, don't break it. We got some fancy smancy. Well, folks, we got some fancy smancy. Let's get you in here for a close-up. It's got words on it, but I can't quite read it. S-O-U-X-I. Souvenir. No, S-O-U-V-E-N. This is a souvenir of sorts. It's got fancy. And right here, it actually says souvenir. Hard to say exactly what that is. Well, we just so happened to dig up a gooder. I wasn't expecting it to be a gooder, but we got a gooder. Let's check her out. Got a little stopper of sorts. Almost looks like a brass little squirrel's door knocker. That's a ring. It's some kind of stopper. I have no idea off of what. That's what we're after. Out here saving history, getting stuff out of the ground. We got a dark staining right there. And I see this down in the hole. It's a suspender piece. Guyot. G-U-Y-O-T. The old suspender piece, folks. You know, somebody's suspender piece holding their old britches up. A britches holder-upper. That's what we'll call it. The old britches holder-upper. It's just the adjuster piece to slide the straps through to make your britches go higher or lower. Huh. Who would have thunk it? I'm gonna go on a little tour of the old mansion here, folks, just to show you a couple cool things about it. I might have showed you all this in my previous videos, but it's pretty cool. You can't see anything in there, but there's a basement, trust me. A basement in Florida. Who would have thunk it? I have never seen one except for here. The big old dirty stink bug up there. Brick foundations. Underneath of it there's brick pillars under the crawl spaces. We got the old fancy woodworking right there. Fancy brass door hinges. I'll show you all the stained glass. Some really cool green and blue stained glass up there. There's a bathroom right up there. And there was actually a third story and a fourth. You got the first floor, the second floor. That's kind of like a halfway point up the stairs. You got the attic, and there was also basically a big old building up there. They had them in a lot of the older buildings. I cannot remember what you call it, but it was another stairway that went up to the roof, and it was an enclosed room on top of the roof. Technically, you got a basement, a first floor, a second floor, an attic, and the top. I'll try to remember what that's called. Oh, pure, gorgeous property. Brick and wood. You got granddaddy oak. You got a summer kitchen. They would keep the kitchen out of the house, basically, because it's so hot in the kitchen with the big old wood stoves. And they had a room in there. There's actually like 3 bedrooms in here and a whole kitchen. The summer kitchen, you had servants or whatnot. This was after the time of the slaves. I mean, these were rich people. This was a captain or something from the Yankees came down here and built this big old mansion. And yeah, I'm sure he had servants taking care of the kids and cooking all the food and whatnot. Gorgeous place. And here is the horse barn. And for the tractors and stuff, and the horse and buggies. Would have been in here. Here's where the animals were. Got their food. There's to the hayloft up top. If y'all live in a place where there's no mud daubers, that's a good old mud dauber where they put their little eggs and stuff in there. It's a type of bee. More horses. There's the old horse and buggy. Pens for more animals. This is an orange grove. An orange grove, and they had animals. So there was more buildings. There was a post office here. There was a starter home over there. There was another building over there, just loaded. Massive property, tons of buildings, a lot of history. But we've hunted this place to death. It's been great. We found so much stuff over here over the years, and it has been oh so sweet.
much has been finished up there. We have some nice furniture that we didn't have. Friends are going to wonder what happened to you.
Yeah. You want me to close this door?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Recently. And then we're going to get a new well because our water's tainted. We can't drink the water.
Oh no.
So, and we can't really have a lot of functions unless we do. And these pieces were given to us. Beautiful marble.
Wow.
And a matching dresser over there.
Mm.
And then this is your collection.
Oh, all right.
Where do you want to take a picture of that?
I guess we just put it right there. Forgot about the alligator.
Yeah, it's cute.
Silver
Now,
Native
what kind
American.
Is that a camera or is that a phone and a camera?
This is a video camera and it takes pictures. It does just about everything. Oh yeah, the money clip with the B on it. A silver money clip. That must have been from probably the dad.
During the Depression, when they went broke, they didn't need a money clip anymore.
Yeah.
I like the big buffalo nickel.
Yeah.
Hole on the ceiling. We finally got our roof all taken care of.
That's good.
That light over there was a gift, and put it up here for now. And the desk over there we got. This bed was here. I don't know. Did you come up through here? Did I show you the house?
I believe so. Yeah. You took me like through everywhere. It definitely looks a lot different.
And then the guy that did the bathroom, he was a plumber. He's retired now, but he put stained glass in the bathroom, which kind of matches what's in the first.
Oh, right in the stairwell.
Yeah, stairwell.
There, yeah.
And then for 3 or 4 years, this had a piece of gray plywood. It looked terrible. So I asked him if he couldn't do something for here, so he made this. And this is a match to the transom windows, which are downstairs, and the front door and the side door.
Okay.
Glass. He's
Gorgeous.
He's not a very good carpenter, but
Yeah.
he's good with glass. When you were here, but it's changed a lot.
Big time.
We have a specific decorating group now that is doing things more like it should be on a Victorian home.
Yeah.
And it's a child's room. Nothing much different in there.
Yeah. Recognize that. Beautiful.
Go ahead and I'll turn the light out in here.
Alrighty. Yeah, thank you for showing me all this.
Oh, I thought you might like to see it.
Absolutely, it's come a long way.
And we appreciate the things that you shared with us.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, I'll be gosh darned. We got the weirdest bag seal. The weirdest bag seal I've ever seen. It's from Tavares. A178. C8PN. From the old railroad. Tavares. That's where that came from. You can see it's definitely a bag seal. It's got the iron coming through it, twisted up. So close to silver. We got a 1941 Jefferson nickel. 1 year away from being 35% silver. But not today. 1941. Dang. Holy fishing sinker. It's definitely an oldie. It's molded, but that is a massive. It's a 9 or 6 ounce. It's either a 9 or a 6 ounce giant molded or casted fishing sinker. Never seen one like that. You darn tootin'. I'll take that. I know people find these all the time, but not me. Sweet.
I didn't find anything like it.
This is definitely old as hell.
That's in a pallet.
Mm.
See this
It's
one.
perfect shape. It's probably like a $50 to $100 button. Just the way it is.
I just did a little tab of 0000 steel wool, just enough to get the dust off of it.
It looks good.
Told you that was a good button.
Darn right.
Yeah, well, you found silver.
It's Confederate.
I'd rather have found that button.
Sic Semper Tyrannis.
So the path to the railroad today, I found a marble there. I found just stuff at the top.
Oh, it's Philadelphia, so it's got to be made before the Civil War. It's got to be made. They had these in the the 1850s,
Yeah,
it was
they were
saying.
different manufacturers.
And they wouldn't have made it for the Civil War.
Yeah,
From
they
Philadelphia.
shipped it down to the Confederates.
They wouldn't have done that, so it had to have been before the Civil War.
It was 1861 because you narrow it down by manufacturer.
Yeah, it had to have been before the war started in 1861.
I doubt it. Of course, I didn't look.
Alright, ladies and gents, let's go over the finds here. We've got roost finds here. Iron thing. It looks like it had paint in it. Whatever that is. That's part of a fishing rod. It almost looks like something that would go with a spark plug. Could be off of something, a big old tire. An old taper pin. That's like a zinky buckle. Brassy doohickey. Modern coins. I got my cool sewing piece with all the sewing line in there. My ball peen hammer, a big boy. Battery coil. Our souvenir, whatever that was. I'm not sure what it was. We got our little stopper. This is one of my favorite finds. The stainless steel little multi-tool from way back in the day. That could even be 40s, 30s, who knows. It's got that old style plastic on there. Got a oyster shell. That's probably part of an umbrella or something. It's got the part where it went in wood. A nut washer combo thing. Big old hunk of lead. Something to do with craftsmen. We got two 1960 coin and a 1980 dime. Lead. Oh, Bobby, he got two Wheaties. A 1955D. 1944. You got a makeup compact. You got a brass elbow for a little piping. You got a wedding ring. Bitchin' wedding ring. Yeah, maybe a small male wedding ring. A jeans button. And a little buckle. Tire weight